Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Y'all, I was getting dressed and I just kept hearing one name over and over and over again. And I don't know why. Maybe it's your name, Linda. Just kept hearing Linda. And I'm like, what about it? So I don't know if your name is Linda or if you know somebody whose name is Linda, but I kept hearing Linda over and over and over. Okay. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. We're just going to tap into the energy. But before we do, welcome. Welcome to all being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for coming back. Okay. If you're new to the space, allow me to be the first to welcome you. All right. And if you have yet to subscribe, let me encourage you. Okay. Also, you guys, I don't really watch the news, but I did turn on the news and I just mentioned this man maybe 3 days ago in a reading, maybe a little, I don't know. Um, Hulk Hogan, right? I remember him and Mr. T back in the day. That was the famous wrestling team. Okay, Mad Dog, all of that, right? Man, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Mr. Hogan. Okay, so sad to hear that, but I couldn't believe it because I just happened to mention him. That's must have been spirit saying something at that time. Okay, not sure, but you may be seeing people that are passing now, family, for whatever reasons. If that is the case, my condolences. All right. Some of you may have had energies that were affecting you in your life. You may be seeing them removed from your life in some sort of fashion or way. Okay. And just know that, anything that does take place or transpire, always move with integrity, family. Okay. Always, wish the best for everybody. Okay. Sometimes we can be too damn nice. Okay. I've been learning my lesson about that because when you're too nice, you often don't see the treachery of others because you're always trying to see the good in them. That's why I put that post up there. I no longer see the good in people. I see the truth. Okay. That could be relevant to you at this time. So, without further ado, welcome and to my A1s who are my day ones. I love you, babies. Okay. I love everything about you. All right. Everything you've done for our space. I am truly grateful. Truly grateful. Okay, family. Thank you for everything you do for our space. The likes, the shares, the subscribes, hitting the notification bell, tapping into the messages. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Like I said, I don't open links. So if you email me something and I haven't responded, you had a link attached or you had a photo attached, I don't even click on them. Okay. I just go on and let the divine, hopefully answer your questions, your prayers, whatever the case may be. Because I have learned, all right, I have learned that shoot. Woo, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, okay? I have learned. That's all I can tell you at this time, family, okay? So without further ado, let's go on and tap into the messages. Divine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. We are truly grateful. I ask that you continue to keep us blessed, okay, and protected and favored during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it. Shay, and thank you. So, at the bottom of the deck, y'all, regret is here. Okay, somebody could be in regret. Let's see what they're in regret for. Being part of some organized crime. Okay, so we have some energies that could be around you. I keep hearing that name. Okay, I don't know who the hell's out here. Yeah, somebody over here. Wow, that was just upright. Well, let me see. Yeah, somebody's in regret for being a part of an organized crime. They could have been trying to, bury you or Yeah, that was their secret. They had something to do with your demise, and it didn't look like it was going to be a good outcome, okay, for what they had planned or plotted. They were depending on your burial here, it says. So somebody is definitely in regret for that. They were holding it as a secret. Okay, this is somebody that's in your face, acting like they're cool with you, but deep down inside, they are not. Okay. Deep down inside, they do not like you. This is this energy. Okay. We may move over to this deck. Ah, so somebody out here is regretting being part of some organized crime. And this is how Spirit told me to do this message today. Okay. Because their organized crime has something to do with you and your demise or unaliving you. All right. And this was a secret. Okay. Next message, Spirit. Hmm. They were going to plan to have you dismembered and put in some sort of landfill. Wow. These people crazy. Already, look how Spirit's talking. Yeah. But you are a part of the universe here, okay? You are part of the Most High God, okay? Whether you know it or not, family, the divine creator of all living things, the universe is a living, breathing organism, the biggest one you'll ever see. I feel like you come straight from the stars, straight from outer space, okay? Hmm. Or what they wanted to do was straight outer space, right? Somebody is now feeling trapped because you have a gift or you're gifted. Whatever they planned on doing, that was out of space. And now they feel trapped. Mm. Tell me more about this gift. I couldn't even get it out. Yeah. So you're getting ready to be near a beach or live near water. Okay. Or you could be a water sign. Beaches may be very significant to you. Something about white sand, I just heard. Okay. White sand. Okay. White sand beaches. I don't know, y'all. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Yeah. Or the mountains. Ooh, this feels to me like you're going to have a choice. Okay. Somewhere that you can take your gifts. They may be very powerful near water or nature, mountains. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody was trying to do some sort of fraud here, or it was tied to, yeah, there was a secret. Somebody secretly trapped behind some sort of fraud they were committing. Mm, yeah, with the devil. So it feels to me, family, like there was somebody that is in regret for being about part of an organized crime. This organized crime, their intentions were to unalive you. Okay. And they kept that a secret. This person has been in your face. Okay. Whatever accident they wanted to happen, it didn't happen. This is giving me the energy of you being God's child, the universe's child. Therefore, no can do. I feel like somebody had a temptation, an offer that they took, and it was given to them by the devil. And the devil already knew what it wasn't going to be. So somebody tried to use your identity, steal your identity, and put you in some sort of fraudulent scheme or something like that. Mm, interesting. Mm. Yeah, them even thinking about burying you or doing anything like that, that was some outer space shit. Somebody is hiding now in the mountains, I'm hearing, or they're running towards the mountains. They're trying to run towards the mountains. And this organized crime has a lot to do with this landfill. Now, Spirit is telling me to look into the word landfill more. Why? I don't know, but we will find out shortly because it's just barren. To me, landfills are barren lands or, very dirty. It's like a trash place. Um, yeah, it's a place to dispose of refuse and other waste material by burying it and covering it over with soil. Mm. So that's what they wanted to do. Hmm. Or that's what they thought they were going to do. They also have a lot to do with something happening in the sea, a lot of trash in the sea. There's a lot that this organized crime has a lot to do with regret. Somebody is regretting ever thinking about doing you any harm because they didn't know you were gifted. Hmm. Yeah, they did have an accomplice and a partner. They sure did. And that accomplice and a partner, that accomplice and partner in crime, I feel has just went through something. We don't know what it is, but I feel like they went through something. Mhm. They tried to lie on you, but they couldn't. They tried to say you were a liar, but you're not. And the devil knew all of this. So I feel like the devil just got a whole bunch of souls for trying to come for one. Yep. And you could be a caregiver or someone who's very caring. Okay. Yeah. There was a plane crash. It was a man made disaster. It had something to do with organized crime. Hmm. I feel like there's a lot of people here. Somebody is afraid to actually board a plane because they feel like they're going to be caught up in a man made disaster for coming for you. Yeah, I ain't lying. Shit. This person right here, they know they done messed around and messed up. And they know that death is hunting them mm, for coming for you. And wow, look at this. Death is hunting them. Oh, I heard death has entered someone's home. Shit. What is going on around here? Oh, quick disclosure. I do cuss and curse and speak the truth and call out names on God it too. Tell me more about this home. I'm also hearing that this, I heard that. Look, won't be no revenge. I also was just hearing you may be moving towards beach or mountain terrain. Okay. But there will be no revenge coming to your home. But someone is afraid of death. Oh, I heard death has found them in their home. Mm. Look, I can't make it up at the bottom of the deck. Intuition. Wow. And somebody intuitively knows this. Interesting. This is crazy. You may intuitively know that because you are a child of God. You've always been intuitive. Yeah. Somebody wanted some money to sacrifice a child as well, or they did sacrifice a child for some money. But I also feel that you are an intuitive child. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Ooh-wee. Or you've been intuitive ever since you were a child, but somebody knew you were the child of God or you were the child of the universe, and they had been trying to sacrifice you. But death is coming to somebody's home for them doing this. And they were working with an accomplice. Their accomplice may have already fallen. Tell me more, spirit. Mhm, mhm. I can't make it up. It's something about a wooded area, okay? Somebody is getting ready. There's some justice here behind some sort of affair. This is who they were partnered with. This is what, oh, so they were having an affair with somebody who has passed. And they know why they passed. It was justice for coming up against you. Mm. Somebody could be also, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody may have offed themselves in a wooded area. Damn. Just so they can fake a death. Shit. Yep. Because they wanted to get out. They were in too deep. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Yeah, this was somebody they were dating. Somebody lost someone they were dating. They partnered with, they were part of organized crime. They were part of doing a lot of the things. They also knew you were a child of God. They also wanted something to happen to you. And in that wish or prayer or whatever they was doing, it ended up happening to somebody they were dealing with, their accomplice, their partner in crime, somebody they were dating. People could be looking at you like you an alien from outer space. Mm. That's cold, but okay. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, death is coming to somebody for them doing something to you. I don't know what this is, you know? Maybe they were doing a bunch of witchcraft on you. We gonna hop into that deck. Yeah. Somebody's in a hotel or a motel right now. Trying to hide from something. I don't know what, but let's see. Wow. What's going on with this witchcraft? They were doing candle magic. Mhm. Using the wax of the candles, carving your name or symbols or signals, etc., on the candles, trying to pull hair or use some sort of oil or blood hmm in or around the candle. They may have been doing this during Mercury retrograde. I feel like somebody sealed their own fate during Mercury retrograde. Yep, the bitch is snapping. Snap bitch right here. Yep, they flipped the fuck out. Snapped out on everyone. Yeah, there's somebody behind the scenes snapping out on everyone. This could have been a group of people that came up against you or came up against something pertaining to you. Okay. It was an attack on on the divine's child, the universe's child. They couldn't help themselves though. They just wanted to. Now they're getting into fights and they're angry as fuck. Somebody lost somebody close to them. Now they're angry as fuck. Others are scared. They know that death has come to them. Yep. Festive blocks. That's what they were trying to do, stop you from enjoying life. Little do they know. You ain't worried about that. Yeah. They wanted you to leave some sort of window open, not knowing that you were already protected because you don't even practice none of this foolishness. And I'm not saying those that do is foolish, but it is when you do it on the wrong one. Uh-huh. So this festive block and leaving your windows open, they thought that this was going to do something. It ended up backfiring on somebody really bad too. Damn. I just kept hearing that. I was like, what the fuck? Why would I be hearing that? hmm Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, there was bait magic here. That's what it was. Somebody got with somebody and brought them into their mess. They could have been an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. They could have got with somebody to draw them in to have them be this a partner in crime. They may have needed a masculine energy to do some sort of ritual or something. And this masculine or feminine, I feel like has passed or is getting ready to at the bottom of the deck. Yep. They belong to some sort of church members here, praying for your downfall or judging you unrighteously. Wolves in sheep clothing. Somebody needed a masculine energy to do some sort of type of ritual on you. And this masculine right here, he may have fallen ill, or this feminine energy has fallen ill behind this death magic. It backfired. Death magic backfired. Somebody wanted you to have some sort of stink spells, bad odor, not taking care of your hygiene, bad breath. Wow. Damn. That's a lot. Boy, motherfuckers is crazy, ain't they? Mm-hmm. Television juju. Okay, they wanted you to have some sort of programming, possibly popping up stuff on your television you don't even watch. That's why you just bypass it. These people over here crazy. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. Yeah. And then they wanted you to look, somebody tried to say you were a pick me type energy. You ain't no pick me energy. Okay. You really don't. You really don't mind not being picked. Okay. Especially when it's coming to this energy. Yeah. They wanted you to have some sort, try to put some sort of emotional spell over you, right? Replacing your emotions, causing emotional distress, masking your real emotions, or this is something they were trying to do or say you were doing or something like that. But I feel like now this is them behind this partner that they lost, this partner in crime that they lost. Somebody lost a partner in crime recently. Mhm. And now they're in fear that the death has found them. Death has been returned to sender. Damn. Yeah. Now they may be having some throat chakra blockages. Their voice is cracking. Damn. Somebody could have tried to do some sort of magic over some jewelry that they may have taken from you, and that's funny. Because before your jewelry even leaves you or something like that, it's something about you bless everything. It's already anointedly blessed. They may have taken some sort of bracelet or ring or necklace, okay? And they put a curse or something like it on it. I don't know, but it says here forgetting to wear the protection, making your jewelry itchy or snapping and breaking easily, okay? This could have been happening to you. And if they took some jewelry from you, I can't make it up. If they took some jewelry from you and tried to do some sort of cord cutting spell, to reverse it or get rid of it, it did not work. Oh wait. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, family, this is a hot mess going on over here. Yeah, they wanted you to be caught up in some sort of sex magic or ritual during sex. Yep, thinking of you during sex or what does that say? Masturbation or manifestation, seducing and what? Baiting you, using their sex appeal. This is how they probably got this man over here. Mm. Whatever pathway they chose for you with this did not go as planned. Ow. Tell me more, please and thank you. It caused them some damn destruction. People are going through destruction right now. Whoever got with this person, these church members that came together to try to do some crazy ritual on someone who's single and sexy and successful, they fallen ill. Mm. They tried to bring some sort of destruction to someone who's single, sexy, and successful. That person's fallen ill, and they actually cannot stand you. Okay. You've been working with trusted source, your ancestors, your angels. Somebody out here is saying hello, your soulmate. Mm. You could be a mature woman. There's a mature woman who has fallen ill, yeah. And like I told you, they couldn't stand you. You may not even be concerned about their situation. Let me make sure. I don't know if it's all upright or not. We're gonna see. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Somebody tried to say you were an ice queen or someone who was cold hearted, cold blooded, but you're not. There's somebody that's around you and they be acting like they don't see shit. I can't make it up. They be acting like they don't see shit, family. They see everything, and this bitch right here was actually praying for your downfall. But you became in alignment. You already felt that energy. You know the bitch ain't no good. Uh-huh. You know she's treacherous. That's your divine plan to know these things as well. That's what the divine wants you to know about this energy. hmm Yeah, I can't make it up. That's what the divine wants you to know about this energy. Don't trust them. This is somebody that definitely wanted something bad to happen to you. This person asked you some questions that really you didn't think nothing of it, but they was trying to find out where you get your car cleaned and why is it so clean, and maybe that was what they was asking you, something about your car, because they wanted to be able to track you wherever you went and got your car cleaned at. That was this energy. hmm Yeah. You may be doing a detox at this time to maintain and keep your life force strong, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Yeah, somebody is mm, mm, mm. They shouldn't have spoke on you in a negative way. They should have told the truth about you. Instead, they tried to lie on you. In spirit, let it be known you ain't no damn liar. This is somebody that was doing some sort of lust shit with somebody at church. Damn. To change the narrative when it comes to people seeing you as loving yourself. Yeah, they was doing death magic. hmm This person may have felt like they were the high priestess, but death with high priestess in the reverse is a dark witch to me, or someone that practices dark magic. Eh, for actual money, coming for a divine femme and their family who's held in high honor, and you're a sweetheart. This person had no divinity. Their chakras are no longer aligned, and whatever boss they was dealing with, they gone, as well as the community. You may be moving out of a community away from a boss figure energy, or this person has lost their status in the ethers, yeah, because they didn't have no face. They're descending, and you get ready to travel and abandon all of them, and you ain't gonna have to work hard either. Surprise. This was definitely not expected. And a rich man is here. Yeah, they was paying a Jezebel who was a karmic. He too is a dark priest that didn't get the message that you couldn't have this done to you. The opposition that was coming towards you, any animosity that was coming towards you, they weren't going to be protected from that. It feels to me like all their magic has backfired on them. Now people don't like them. People are show animosity towards them type energy. Yeah, they can't block it either. And you moving on. And you will continue to receive this unexpected income because everything you've stated has been the truth when it came to these thieves and what their real occupation was. And their real occupation was them trying to stop whatever you're doing, or they were getting reads on you, whatever they were finding out, it wasn't correct. Now they're in fear of imprisonment. All their voodoo backfired, and nothing will come of this in the distant future because you're stepping into change and a commitment and a home with somebody else. You brought this person or people to an end. Death magic has returned to them. You can smell it. Mhm. Wow, that's like that. Directions, instinct, discernment, knowing. Yeah, you know that the death spell magic has been returned to them. Okay, family. Ooh, that's deep. Yeah, it was fated to happen. It was fated to happen because the connection they made with you was false, With false pretenses, they always had ill intent. But the connection you made with them was for real. Like you really did have love and care for these energies. That's why you're experiencing good fortune. Mhm. These energies right here, they're out of there. That's all I can say. They are out of there. Facts. Hmm. And you will move on to be the leader that the divine or the universe, the divine creator of all living things, the universe has chosen for you to be. Okay, family. So I'm going to leave that message here for y'all. Get it uploaded. All right. Only take what resonates, leave what does not. All right. If this is not your message, there's other messages on here that you may resonate with. But I do feel like everybody who has been doing this death spell magic on you, now that you know who they've been dealing with, who they've partnered with, and why they were doing it, it has been returned to sender. Okay, family? All right. So let's close out. Thank you so much, Divine, for allowing us to be here. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.